Morning.
Good morning.
All right, where are you from?
I'm from Connecticut.
All right, and what's your plan, man?
Plan was do a flip-flop going northbound, hit Katahdin. I started at Big Meadows in Shenandoah. Beautiful place.
Yeah.
Then coming back down south, hitting Virginia and going down to Georgia.
All right.
It'll be fun.
What's your trail name before I forget to ask you?
Trail name is AG.
Okay, what's it stand for? How'd you get it?
The A is for Alvina. She's my granddaughter, and I'm her grandfather.
Okay.
So I'm Alvina's grandfather, AG.
All right. So how you get this much time, man, to do a flip-flop?
I'm retired.
All right. Newly retired?
A couple of years I haven't worked. I did some part-time stuff previous. But.
Well, I won't hold you up any longer, man. I wish you luck in your travels. Be safe and Godspeed.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, it's afternoon. Good afternoon.
How you doing?
Good. What's your plan, man?
I'm trying to do a flip-flop. Started at Harpers Ferry on the 14th. So this is my 7th day. Just got over my first 100 miles. And trying to make the next shelter before the end of the day. Maybe go beyond, depending on the weather.
Mm-hmm. Where'd you tell me you're from?
St. Joseph, Michigan.
Okay. That's a long ways. How'd you get down here logistically?
My wife brought me down, and my daughter made it 2 days and got really sick and had to leave the trail.
All right, so you're heading to Katahdin then, and then get up there and come back down to Harpers?
Then come back to Harpers and then go south to Springer.
How'd you get this much time?
I just retired at the end of the year.
All right, nice, yeah. You're about the second one I've seen out here. I don't expect to see too many. Nobody from, well, I guess there could be somebody from Georgia, but I haven't run into him yet.
No, I got a friend, he goes by a trail name of Denali. He's got about 400, maybe 500 miles on the trail. He started a month earlier.
Okay.
Coming up from Springer.
All right.
My trail name is Lightfoot. My pack I named is Thunderbolt.
Okay.
So it's a team effort.
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, like the movie.
All right, man. I won't hold you any longer. Godspeed in your travels and be safe.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Talk to you later.
All right. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Here we are, and you were telling me you're one of the early birds. Let me hear your story.
Well, my son and I, we started at Springer Mountain January 22nd, and we've been plugging along since. And now it started to turn a little bit warmer and a lot greener than it was when we started down south during the middle of winter.
What kind of weather did you have initially? I mean, how cold was it, and how much snow, maybe, ice?
Well, we had
freezing the first week.
The first 2 weeks wasn't above freezing. We had heavy rain and then 12 degrees in the Smokies. And then March 1st in Tennessee, we had 0 degrees, 50-mile-an-hour winds.
Okay. Let me get your trail name before I forget.
I'm Wagon Hammer.
I'm Orange Blaze.
Orange, tell me how you got it.
I picked it.
Okay.
The Wagon Hammer is one of the first multi-tools. It was a tool used on the Conestoga wagons by the pioneers. It's old and it's heavy. I figured that was me.
And yours again?
Orange Blaze. I got mine based on my pack.
Oh, the Orange Blaze, yeah.
Flash in the back.
There you go.
And, got it off the trek poles that I have the orange tape wrapped around them. Got that from Bob, didn't I?
Yep, Bob at Top of Georgia.
Yep. So what's been the most difficult section for you so far?
Depends. I mean, are you talking short sections like mile stretches, or are you talking long stretches like
just whatever, just the most difficult.
3 ridges after Rowan, or after Priest.
After Priest, 3 ridges. That was annoying. I don't know. I mean, the 2 miles in Grayson Highland when it was nothing but mud.
No, after
that was
it Walnut Shelter?
Chestnut Ridge.
Yeah.
Was it Bear Garden?
Bear Gardens. That was all rocks.
8 mile rock ridge. Varying degrees that you could say which one was definitely the hardest. They kind of all blur together in.
And then there were sections that you didn't have water for 12 to 13 miles, so that you had to plan ahead on that part.
Yeah. At least it was cooler probably then.
It was cooler to the point where the water was starting to freeze in the packs.
Yeah. That was
Not
the
just
thing.
on the outside, but
That
actually
is
in the
nice.
packs.
That is nice that now we don't have to worry about our water bottles freezing in our packs.
We don't have to
Drinking
sleep with the
slush.
fuel or the filters or
I
any
don't
of
have
that
to sleep with
stuff.
the filter anymore, which is nice. I don't have a bunch of cold stuff rattling around in my sleeping
There you
bag.
go. Where do you call home?
Forest Lake, Minnesota.
Where is that roughly?
Just about 25 miles north of Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Okay. It's father-son team.
Yep.
So I've never had one. I've had a daughter, father, and of course wives and husbands. So is there any intricacies that pop up between the two of you? Like if one of you start and the other one's ready to keep going, or is it pretty much a team effort?
Oh, it's a team effort.
Always a
Russell's
team
always out front doing spider patrol.
Landmine sweeper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine is
Silk blazing, isn't it? Isn't that what they call it?
Yeah.
Web blazing, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get to be the one first up the rocks or first down the rocks.
but I do the cooking
He
and
does the cooking.
That sounds fair.
I do everything involving bear bag.
yep.
All right, yeah. That's what the married couples, that's the number one thing they would argue about was in the evening, light
Right.
arguments like, no, you go get the water. No, you do the bear bag.
Oh, we'll it depends on who's hurting more as far as getting water. If somebody's a little more dehydrated than the other one will go get the water rather than having to send the dehydrated person down to take care of it. Sometimes the water's really close, sometimes it's half mile down a steep blue blaze.
So when you think you'll make Katahdin at the rate you're traveling?
I think at the rate we're going right now, conservatively we'll be there somewhere around July 8th to the 18th, depending on how bad the whites kick us around with weather.
All right. And you were telling me you're a retired Minnesota State Trooper?
Correct.
All right. And how about you? You a student or just out
Just
of...
graduated.
Yeah, what a great time to do it, huh?
Oh yeah.
All
Lots of fun.
right. Well, I guess that'll be about it. I won't hold you any longer. I know you guys got to clean up a little dinner and said you're getting out of here at 5 a.m. in the morning and hit the trail again.
There we go.
Yeah.
What are you planning for tomorrow? How many miles?
25 and a half.
Okay. All right, well, I want to wish you guys the best of luck, man. Godspeed in your travels and be safe.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
Happy Easter to you.
Thank you, you as well.
Yeah, those eggs are from my wife.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Jean, was it?
It's Jean.
Jean,
Yeah.
thank you so much. That's awesome.
All right. So tell me the plan, man. Where'd you start and where you going?
So my trail name's Flash. I started down in Georgia, Springer Mountain, and I'm through hiking the AT, going back up to Mount Katahdin. I'm Canadian from the East Coast, grew up just across the border from Katahdin, so hiking home essentially.
Okay. When'd you start?
I started February 25th. This is
Okay.
day 56 on the trail.
All right, you're killing it.
Yeah, well, killing my knees if nothing else.
Yeah. How do you get this much time?
So I just graduated university, and this is my in-between time between starting real life work and finishing school here. So I figured I had to have a big adventure before the desk life took my life away.
Perfect segue, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What's been the toughest section so far?
Oh, that's a good question. The Smokies were pretty tough down in North Carolina there. And Virginia was just long. It wasn't overly tough, but that's mentally, it wears you down. So excited for what's to come though. I hear there's some tough sections up ahead in northern Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, that sort of thing. So
Yeah.
the best is yet to come.
So what's the name of your town again?
I'm from Fredericton, New Brunswick.
Okay. Well, listen, man, I won't hold you any longer. Be safe and Godspeed in your travels.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Cool.
Good morning.
Morning.
All right, so what's the plan?
Just walking today, hoping to hit Duncannon, Pennsylvania on Wednesday. But sunny skies, no complaints.
Yeah.
Pretty good day so far.
You got about a good wet mile or so ahead of you.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep your shoes dry there.
Yeah.
So where'd you start?
I started it's right at Springer Mountain. I started February 20th, so this is somewhere in the 60s as far as days go that I'm out.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about weather initially? Did you get any snow? Or?
There was it was icy up on top of Springer when we started. First few days were the rainiest that I saw, and then got some cold weather in the Smoky Mountains. But overall, more sunny days than rainy. So I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, give me your trail name again so I don't forget.
Uncle Grandpa is my trail name.
Okay.
Yeah, so it started on my grandfather's birthday. A few other reasons for that, but I found out 3 days in that it was my grandfather's birthday that I started, so I felt like it was a pretty fitting
Uncle
name.
Grandpa.
Yeah,
okay.
yes, sir. Yeah.
You running alone pretty much, or is there a little small group of you?
There's
within
a
day or
little
so?
group behind me. I actually started with a friend of mine who he could only last 10 days. Had an infection that popped up, and so he ended up headed back to Maine, where we're both from.
Okay.
But yeah, then met some good friends going through the Smokies.
Yeah.
We ended up sticking together for a while, and a couple people out in front, a few people behind, and a good little tiny bubble right here, but it's a good sized bubble.
Yeah, it's kind of nice actually right now. The weather's exceptionally been pretty good.
Yeah, it's been
Well,
comfortable to walk.
getting good now. Where out in Maine are you from?
I live in Portland now.
Okay.
I moved back there about 3 years ago,
All right.
and I grew up about 30 miles or so north of there.
So you headed to Duncannon. You got a nice little town, Boiling Springs, Pennsylvania. That's a sweet little town. Nice little tavern there. You can go in and get a hamburger, stuff like that.
Place, or later on today, I'm thinking of trying to hit like mile mark around. It's like Pennsylvania 34, I think. There's a little grocer right off of that. I'm going to try to get a little snack there, but we'll see what time we get to. Because I don't think the ice cream spot's open today. I think they're only open on the weekends. So
is that the half-gallon challenge?
Yeah, which I wasn't going to do.
I didn't see anything
wanted a
about
little
that.
scoop, but I guess we won't be able to do it.
Well, the Pine Furnace State Parks, it took me less than 2 hours to get up here.
Okay.
And they've got a little general store there. I think the guy, we stayed in the hostel there, the Pine Iron Man or something like that. It was really nice. It's $25.
Cool.
Old mansion, 200 years old, and it was nice.
Awesome.
All right, man. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I want to wish you safe travels and Godspeed, man. Be
Great to
safe.
meet you, Stickman. Yeah, thank you for your time.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here you are. What's your trail name?
My name's BC.
BC?
Yep.
Just BC.
Yep.
How'd you get it?
It stands for Brassica Cojones. I got it in the Smokies because it was cold out and I was wearing shorts and flip-flops.
Oh, yeah, okay. So did you lose any toes with frostbite?
No. And dealt with the cold weather pretty well.
So you started in Springer, so when did you start?
Started February 26th.
All right, man, you're making pretty good time.
Yeah.
There's some fellows ahead of you. A couple in January and then down on into February.
Yeah.
So how you get this much time?
In between jobs right now, so
right,
definitely thinking about the next job here.
Yeah, that's a good time to do it.
Yeah.
So where's home when you're not here?
Long Island, New York.
All right, where about?
Nassau County, South Shore.
Question for you.
Probably the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, it's your body kind of gets into shock there a little bit. You know, eating potato chips on the couch, doing 20 miles a day, it kind of goes into shock.
What's been your most favorite section?
I'm really liking this bit here in Pennsylvania. It kind of, for some reason, it's taken me back to basic training. It just reminds me of Sand Hill.
Yeah, they say that, though, just north of Duncannon by 100 miles or so, then it really starts getting rocky.
Yeah.
Basic training, huh?
Yeah.
What branch?
I was in the Army.
Yeah, how long?
3 years.
Yeah. Well, good. How about the family? They going to meet you along the trail anywhere? Or?
Yeah, I'm going to hopefully take about 4 days off in New York and then upstate New York once I get up to Vermont.
Okay. How's the shoes working for you?
They are doing not too bad, I'd say. This is
what are they? What brand?
Ultra Temp 1.5.
Okay. All right, yeah.
I just got them down in Harpers Ferry, so I had just the first model of the Temps, and those are working pretty well.
When you started, you were in the Temps?
No, I started in the Lone Peak 4s. I wasn't
You blew through those pretty quick, didn't you?
Yeah, those are. I think they need to work on those a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's why they did that. And then the next level up's these Olympus here that I got on.
Yeah, I've heard.
And you should try those. I think you'll like them. Well, I won't keep you any longer, man. I wish you luck. One foot after the other. Be careful and Godspeed in your travels.
Thank you.
Okay. You're trying to start a flip-flop and I'm standing in your way. Let me know what the plan is.
We started in Harpers Ferry and we're going north to Katahdin and then gonna catch a ride back to Philly and fly down to Atlanta and head north back to Harpers Ferry where we started.
Okay. And what's your trail name before I forget?
None yet.
None yet? No trail name literally,
No,
right? None yet?
Alexia.
All right, well, you have to look it up on the YouTube with none yet.
Okay.
And
None yet as well.
okay. So none yet as well. Okay, I got it. All right. Where do you guys call home?
Just outside of Philadelphia.
Okay. So you didn't have too far to travel. All right. Well, what do you think so far? As hard as you thought it would be, or?
I mean, I know it's gonna get harder.
Yeah.
Those white mountains.
Yeah, you'll walk into it. So how do you get this much time?
Quit my job. I was doing travel work to save up all the money.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'll just pick up another contract when I'm done.
Okay.
Actually moving to Oregon afterwards, so it's kind of a transition from one part to another.
Okay.
Yep, I also quit my job to come do this.
Yeah, that's a common theme. I quit my job or I'm retired or something to that effect.
Lots of retired people.
Yeah.
I mean, we planned for a couple years to save up and make sure I had everything I needed financially set. And then I left my job.
Don't stop. Push on through. You may not have another opportunity.
Exactly.
All right, I want to wish you guys the best of luck. Godspeed in your travels and one foot after the other. Good morning.
Good morning.
What is it, about 8:30 or something like that?
At least, yeah.
8:30.
Something like that.
You guys are trying to knock some miles off and I'm standing in your way. What's the plan?
Trying to do 20 to 30 today, maybe going to Waynesboro, PA, grab some stuff, and then get more miles in, maybe go to a food place. But just cruising along. Yesterday got kicked out trying to camp near the Washington Monument at the museum. Lady asked us if I know the rules of camping in Maryland. I said, yes, I do. And then she said, I don't think you do, blah, blah, blah. So we got kicked out of there. But I know the Maryland rules.
At least she didn't give you a citation, right?
Yeah.
Was she a ranger?
She looked like, probably was a ranger.
So all three of you started in Springer.
And we did the approach trail. So do the approach trail, guys. Don't be lazy.
Okay, so tell me your trail name.
I'm Garden State. I'm from New Jersey.
Okay, that's easy. That's how you got it. How you get this much time to hike?
I quit my job to be out here. I'm a physical therapist assistant. It's pretty easy finding a job, so I just quit that job. I don't really plan on staying in New Jersey, so I didn't mind quitting my job there.
Yeah, sure.
And then when I'm done, I'll probably look for a job in another state.
Okay. How about you? What's your trail name?
Trail name is Baskets.
Okay, Baskets. How'd you get it?
There's a TV show with Zach Galifianakis. And it's one of my favorite TV shows. So in 2017, I was going to thru hike the AT. And before I got on trail in 17, I'm like, all right, I want a funny name that I actually like before somebody gives me something I don't like. So I went with Baskets from my favorite TV show at that time. I've been called that ever since.
Okay, and how do you get this much time to hike?
I'm a semi-truck driver. I own my own truck, so I can.
All right, yeah.
I can be a little flexible. I actually get some money coming back. I'm leasing out my truck right now, so
yeah,
not a lot, but enough to get some bars.
Heard of that? All right, you're up over there after you get through brushing the mosquitoes off or whatever.
Yeah, I get getting the cobwebs and whatnot off my legs, the morning cobweb.
What's your trail name?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, man, you're not going to forget that.
Yeah. And even though Baskets didn't want a trail name, he got one anyway called Miles.
Because he always wants to be Miles.
Nope.
Because I like playing Miles.
How do you get this much time? How do you get this much time to hike?
Oh, I'm retired or whatnot.
Okay.
And investments or whatnot. So
right.
I just do this for a living now.
Okay, where do you call home?
Yeah, you know, when you're sitting around the house, you get so crazy. You gotta have something to do to pass the time.
Where's home when you're not hiking?
I am coming from Colorado right now.
Okay. All right. How about you? Did you tell me where you're from?
I'm 30 minutes from the Chicago area, kind of
Okay.
like the suburbs of Chicago, not far from the lake.
And last but not least, you?
I'm from North Plainfield, New Jersey. That's
Okay.
where I've been living for a long time.
All right, well, listen, Godspeed in your travels, guys, and be safe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right. Am I ready? I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're the Honeymoon Hikers, and we're actually doing a wraparound from Damascus to Katahdin and back to Springer and finish in Damascus, which is an hour from our home, because this is our 4th thru hike in 9 years. We did a no-bow in 10 and 12 and a so-bow in 15, and we've been told that we'll be the first couple to do it 4 times, and she'll be the first female to do it 4 times. There's about 9 who's done it 3 times. But that's not why we do it because we love it, and we like to get out here and let people know about the Lord Jesus. We walk for the Lord as well. And we meet so many great people out here, and the people make this trail what it is because they're so fabulous out here, and we appreciate all they do for us and the trail maintainers. It's just awesome.
So, how do you get this much time?
We work 6 months out of the year and take 6 months off and enjoy life now. I was a physical therapist, she was a caregiver.
Okay.
And a lot of our patients are elderly, and they said they worked their whole lives away and saved money, and then when they retired, they couldn't go anywhere or do anything because one passed away, they get sick.
Absolutely.
So we're doing it now.
Yep.
So what we're doing.
So I know your hometown. I got your trail names?
We're the Honeymoon Hikers.
Honeymoon Hikers. Okay, that's 2 on 1.
That's what we go as, because we were actually, after we did our first thru hike, we went back to Springer Mountain and got married September 17th, 2011, had a hiker wedding, paid the pastor $100 to marry us. And then in 2012 for our honeymoon, hiked the trail again and summited on our 1-year wedding anniversary.
All right.
And then we're actually in a movie called Flip Flop Flippin' 2 of the AT, a documentary in 2012.
I've seen one of those. I'm not sure which. Flip Flop Flippin', right?
Flip Flop Flippin' 2 is us.
Okay. Oh.
Yep.
Congratulations, man. It's awesome. I want to wish you guys the best of luck. Godspeed in your travels and be safe.
Thank you. And your trail name is what?
Stickman.
Stickman. All right, you be safe as well.
All right.
Enjoy Harpers Ferry.
Take care.
Okay, you were telling me your trail name's Stickman?
Yeah, Stickman Jr., I guess.
All right. And I'm up here visiting Baxter Park, hoping to hike it, but I'm a month late because of the weather, and you just come down, and so you summered it today.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, definitely. It was very cold.
Yeah. What's the feeling, man? What's the feeling?
I feel like I got another hike to do. I feel like I got more stuff to do, but I don't. I'm just here, I guess. You know, it's weird.
So you got up there and hugged the sign, and
yeah, got up there and let out a big yell, you know, and it was so cold. It was like it was like get down or die. It felt like.
Yeah.
It was so cold. It was like -11 wind chill, but it's like as soon as I saw the sign, it wasn't cold anymore.
Yeah, that's some feat, man. So when did you leave Georgia, or did you flip flop, or?
I left Georgia on April 20th, and I missed a little bit of Connecticut and just a small bit of Massachusetts that is going to get completed. And yeah, other than that, I mean, I've had a lot of off-trail experiences, and if I were to take anything, the most memorable things off from this would probably be the people on this trail. You know what I mean? And the trail magic and the off-trail experiences and coincidences that have happened that are they're just not coincidences. It can't be.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy.
The big question is man, why do you want to hike nearly 2,000 some odd miles? What was driving you?
A lot of people ask me that, and I just felt like running, you know. But that's all that's really it. I don't know. I felt like I reached a dead end where I was at, and I just needed a little more adventure. I needed to see more.
All right.
And I needed to do more, and now's the time.
Where do you call home when you're not hiking?
Well, I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I've lived on the Florida-Georgia line for a little while, and now I don't know where's home now. I'm going to figure that out.
All right, man. Let's hop in the warm car and go down the middle of Duncannon, and I'll drop you guys off.